Hello students, welcome back to our online classes from LPM Public School situated at Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. I hope you all are fine and doing your studies at your home. So this is your subject teacher of science and today I am here with exercises of chapter number 10 universe from your textbook. So my dear students, you have to write or complete these exercises with the help of PDF that is given in your WhatsApp group. Write it in neat and clean handwriting and don't forget to learn it also. So now let's come to the exercises of this chapter. Question number A, short answer question. So in this video we are going to discuss about the short answer question from this chapter. Question number first, why cannot you hear sound on the moon? So students, as you know that there is no atmosphere on the moon. So we cannot hear sound on the moon. So in the answer of this question you will write because there is no atmosphere on the moon. Now question number second. What do you mean by an eclipse? What are the different types of eclipse? So my dear students, in the explanation of this chapter you had already studied about the eclipse. So eclipse is a partial or complete hiding of one heavenly body by shadow of another. And there are two types of eclipse, lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. So lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon and casts its shadow on the moon. It always occurs on a full moon day. And in solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes in between the sun and the earth and casts its shadow on the earth. It always occurs on a new moon day. But in the answer of this question you will write the definition of eclipse and the types of eclipse. So you will write here, eclipse is the partial or complete hiding of one heavenly body by shadow of another. And there are two types of eclipse, that is lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. Now question number third. Even though there is a full moon each month, why does not a lunar eclipse happen every month? Students, in this case, the sun, earth and moon are not perfectly lined up. The moon's path around earth is slightly tilted, about 5 degrees more than earth's path around the sun. This tilt prevents a lunar eclipse from happening every month. You have to write this answer in the question number third. Now let's come to the last question, that is, how can see lunar eclipse more often than solar eclipse? So students, for this there are two reasons. That's because during a lunar eclipse earth casts a much bigger shadow on the moon than the moon casting during a solar eclipse on earth. Secondly, the moon is much closer to earth, over 300 times closer than the sun. So earth has a better chance of blocking sunlight to the moon compared to the moon blocking sunlight from the sun. Students, in the answer of this question you will write the moon is much closer to earth. So earth has a better chance of blocking sunlight to the moon compared to the moon blocking sunlight from the sun. So answer of this question number A, that is short answer question, is completed now. I hope you understood it very well. Now students, here some keywords are given. You have to write it also in your PC copy and you have to practice it and learn the spelling of this word also. So first word is galaxy. Galaxy, that means the system of stars that contains our sun and its planet, seen as a bright band in the night sky. Next is spiral galaxy. A galaxy that looks like a flat disk with a bulge in the middle. Our Milky Way is one of these spiral galaxies. Next is elliptical galaxy. It is made up of mostly old stars and do not have much gas and dust. Or you can say that looks like a bunch of stars packed together in a smooth oval shaped disk. Next is irregular galaxy. So these galaxies are not spirals or ovals. They have irregular shapes. Next is spring tide. A tide just after a new or full moon when there is greatest difference between high and low water. So students, in case of spring tides, the moon phase also play a part in the tidal range. The most significant difference between high and low tide is around new moon and full moon. So during these moon phases, the sun and the moon are aligned in line with earth and their gravitational forces combine to pull the ocean's water in the same direction. These tides are known as spring tides or king tides. The name has nothing to do with the spring season, but rather it is a synonym for jump or leap. Next is neap tide. A tide just after the first or third quarters of the moon when there is least difference between high and low water. Or you can say that the tidal range is the smallest around the quarter moons or half moon because the gravitational force from the moon and the sun act in opposite direction at these 2 points. These tides are called neap tides or neaps from Anglo-Saxon meaning without the power. Neaps always occur about 7 days after spring tides. So these were the keywords and I hope you understood it very well by the help of this video. You have to write these keywords and after that you will write the short answer question in your PC and you have to learn it also. I hope you understood all the exercises very clearly by the help of this video. Now your turn to study it and grasp it. Thank you students.